How does this always happen? Last Paladin I did was 2 weeks ago. I guess we'll try it. It's the best class. It's kind of just like a whether you high roll or not, which makes it not the most interesting, but if you high roll, it's interesting, right? Just get Sanctuary. Good at the game, nice. Spelkin, you can get a bunch of secrets, but secrets are actually kind of good in Paladin right now. Just you can't draft a million of them because they're 1-mana cards, but they're not too bad. Probably Ecto over Specialist. Specialist is nice, but we don't know if we need it. Oh, we got Broken card, nice. Okay. Wouldn't hate a Skulker. I'll take Master though. Oh wow. Yeah, it's gotta be this over Worm, right? Dude, is Paladin just the answer? Like, should I just be picking Paladin every time? Just pick Paladin and high roll it. Wow, another Sanctuary? Probably not over a Reef Walker, right? First of all, if you have one Sanctuary that can't activate, having a second Sanctuary that can't activate definitely does not help you. However, if you can get both of them to trigger, if you can get one to trigger, the first one will practically guarantee the second one will trigger. I don't know, I'll take a Reef Walker, it's just always good. Ooh, Blessing of Aeons. Kinda want to see attacks. Yeah, my results with Aeons have not been great. I'm pretty impressed with it, have you? Interesting. I'll grab the city tax because, like, partially I think we're a high roll deck and it's probably better just have a city tax in a high roll deck so it crosses off what you can lose, right? So, like, we have no 4s. If you're gonna coin Babanaga, you actually need another 4, which actually makes it less good. I wonder if we want Whelp just to be, like, super value. It's probably not necessary right now. We already have a whole lot of value. We also have absolutely 0 initiative, right? Yeah. Probably the smart thing to do. Myrmidon. Nothing that targets Myrmidon. I guess we'll take a Stormwind Guard. So maybe Wander is okay. I mean, even if you get like a Righteous Defense, that's pretty good. Because Righteous Defense should be a 5-mana card, right? Like, let's be honest. It should be 5 mana, it's just not. You get Consecration, Blessing of Kings, Blessing of whatever the 6-mana one is, whatever the other expensive one is. There's a lot of things you can get. I mean, it's not like we have another option here. I could take spell damage for the other thing, but Courage should be good, I guess. Or a second city tax. There's something we can target our guys with. Yep, Squawk. I should probably just take Treasure Guard. Treasure Guard's really good. Take a Seeker for reroll, maybe? Manipulator got a lot worse when Colossal stopped being such a prevalent thing. We'll get more 1-attack minions probably, right? No secrets, so, I mean, obviously we'll take a Night Captain. Ooh, a secret. So taking a second Crystology when we don't have the 1-drop, we don't have the 1-attack means to trigger it, probably. It's also against Diver, we'd probably just take Diver, right? Our deck is probably more afraid of dying than running out of value. Also, Hold the Bridge is nice. I've been like not picking 2s. We only have 2 2s right now. This would be like a pick all 3 button, actually, even though they're not the greatest cards. Only problem with Hold the Bridge is it implies you're on board, and if we're on board, we already won probably. It's always nice. The first stretch is just always nice, I feel. It's also such a good body after Bannerman hits. That'd be funny. I'll go for this. Fuck. Do we take it? Maybe I actually unironically take this. I want Taunt too, though. Maybe it's still Taunt. Like, we do have cheap spells that we can... If we play this later on, we can actually get value out of those. How often is, like, if your opponent plays a Ram Commander, is there too a 2/2 actually does something? It's like, otherwise, it's like, I'm not even sure if a 2-mana 2/2 is worth picking. It might be nice just to have... Well, I was going to say to have cheaper things for Righteous Defense to hit, but if Righteous Defense hits a Royal Grunt, a Gold Road Grunt, giant Taunt minion that heals you, that's also good. I don't know. We don't need early game, right, surely? Avenge is useless when we have no board, right? I do want it to. Against mages, this is good. Wait, so the top class is pretty good against a warlock, too, you would think. It's just if you go against a demon hunter, you fucking uninstall. I think it might be okay. Let's, try it. Another giant. Kind of the only card here. Everyone can pull out giants, but we're probably supposed to just take a 4, right? Don't actually have healing outside of the 1 city tax, right? Or did I take the... I didn't take the other heal. Could still use a 3, but we don't need one at this moment that badly. I mean, we'll take this. That's very good. More redundancy for the Risology to actually be able to draw something. Only 1 card. Not a bad one. Another Knight Captain juice. Needed 2, but not enough to skip a Knight Captain, I don't think. And just take a Shopkeep. The best card we could have had, instead of Shopkeep, basically if we could have had like the 3 mana lifesteal weapon, that would have been perfect. But this is pretty good. Okay. We'll see if it works having no 2-drops in Paladin. We have 1-drops, like one of the things you can do in Paladin is if you have 1-drops, you can just 1-drop and then hero power, and it's basically the same as a 2-drop, so it's not even that bad. Most runs, most full runs, you don't even see a single Knight Captain played, period. And we have 2. It's kind of insane. Because what's the offering rate of this card? It's like really low now. In 5% of decks, which is I think lower than Chromie, because Chromie's in like 6 or 7%. So you actually see more Chromies than Knight Captains right now. Probably not great against Mage. Mages don't tend to play that many minions. It would guarantee that if he plays it would allow us to kill a Dreamer though. But now we have this to kill a Dreamer, so. I noticed that, and I want to make a video about that at some point, because it's one of the things I noticed is that in the stats you can see it too. Knight Captain's win rate shot up when it stopped being so common, because you can't play around it anymore. People used to like do quote unquote bad plays regularly into turn 5. They would do suboptimal tempo plays just to play around Knight Captain, right? But now you're insane too because it's so uncommon. But as a result, when people actually have Knight Captain, you aren't playing around it and then they just get fucked. Maybe I should have bumped here. Because he could ping and then I can't kill this guy, but if he does that, I just Bob and August, so I guess it's fine. The issue with pre-bumping is you take 3 damage to the face if he happens to have like a that. I was gonna say bunker, but or that. We go diver city tax. Coin this feels bad because he'll just ping and kill it. It's probably the play. It would be better to trade the city tax because we have like 2 giants, right? But this lets us not coin, which is maybe gonna be useful. We have higher value. I'm still used from yesterday to having absolutely no value in my decks. This deck has more value than like 2 of my other decks from yesterday combined, so it's kind of nice. That's kind of weird though. He's trying to get a water elemental. We can just deny him. The nice thing about Oasis Ally is that it usually is so obvious that you can just prevent it, right? I'm just like, oh, why would you just play a secret on turn 4? Hmm. Hmm. Can we hit the other one? Trading Omega Lol. Imagine trading. Never gets rush adventurer, right? Well, it's just the thing is that trades are being able to pick your trades is cool and all, but giving them a premium 4-drop just to get 1 trade is almost never worth it. Especially we can just Battlemaster them in the face. We're gonna lose the game instantly to a Flame Strike? Probably. Probably not, actually. Thank God he can't Flame Strike with that. He can Blizzard us or Chronicle. He would have done those already, right? Surely? Maybe he feels bad about the Blizzard because it doesn't quite do what you would... The damage is kind of wasted, but... Oasis Ally forces enemy to play better. Exactly. That's actually legitimately part of the reason why I try to not draft it, because so many of my wins come from my opponents not going face against me when I'm playing mage. You know, you win because they overtrade. And when you play Oasis Ally and it forces them to go face, it actually causes you to lose sometimes. More often, it's not even like a trivial, like a decent percentage of the time you lose directly because it forces them to play correctly. Okay, I think we fucking lost, chat. How do I give this... Oh, wait a second. I was like, how do I make this 9 attack? Oh. Ooh.
Really? It's not too heavy.
It's probably going to be worth it to kill this, though. So I'll trade this to make this cheaper. To make these more cheaper. And then... Yeah, because it's like, even though he gets a 3-6, like, it's worth killing a 6-1, because we don't want the 5-5 to just die to the 6-1, right? So it's like, at this point, it's definitely worth doing. Smart is always the play unless it makes you lose. That is accurate, yes. So if I draw a tradable here, or like Christology, I guess. Tradable or Christology, then I can actually play both of these. No fire spells are that scary, right? I mean, First Flame is the worst case. Fuck me. Why did I say this, chat? You can't win by not hitting face. That is entirely untrue. You can 100% win by not hitting face ever. You make your opponent... You don't have to crush their hero if you crush their spirit. And you can also make them die through fatigue. There are two very clear ways to win. He fucked up. Fuck, if I Righteous Defense and it hits the Troll Centurion, it could cost us the game. And I'm actually not going to kill the 2-1 because I need to get him down to exactly 8. That is true. We can Righteous Defense our own Troll. I would not have even thought of that. That is an option. So yeah, I guess we'll hold both of those cards. Because we can actually do that on 11 mana. I just can't think of like much that would really help us. Like a Consecration would be cool and all, but... So very important to push that 1 damage. Wait, no, I can't do it because I coined. That is true. We'll get... He'll play a... He'll give us another coin somehow, chat. Here's the problem. I was so planning on already coining that... The problem. Okay, Troll will stick on board somehow, chat. Uh-oh. It's kind of bad. Yeah, you can play a 9-9. Nothing bad will ever happen to you, sir. You better get that freeze to freeze my face so I can't truce over you. Well, does he still have the second flame? Or he used it already? I was gonna say like second flame would just kill this. And then he could play the 9-9. Unfortunately, he had to commit more mana here. It was like, we can't just do nothing. We have to like actually... use up enough of his resources that he can't kill us without using it, right? And then... Okay, that's a real fucking problem. Okay, I think we lost chat. Can I have that Timeway Wanderer back? So we wouldn't have been able to do it anyway. How does he make a 9 health? We need him to make a 9 health taunt somehow, chat. How does this happen? Other than it doesn't happen. I didn't think about the possibility of just taunt adventures. So like maybe for that I should have actually gone for the Timeway Wanderer. He doesn't seem to want to ever play a 9/9. Do we have any way of winning? We have to draw a Seeker, right? Am I talking about microwaving fish again? Why would I not talk about microwaving fish? Microwaving fish is great. Gosh darn it. Well, I don't think it would have either, because, like, I mean, the board would have looked different potentially, but maybe it would have. Right, I should have probably kept the coin in hand that one turn. There were two decisions that maybe could have won us this game, but we were probably still going to lose, but maybe not. Seems wrong, because I think it's... I feel like the 1/1 that freezes is more valuable than this. Yeah, we just need him to play a 14/14 and lose all of his taunts. He just happens to play around our Knight Captain. I mean, we'd be dead anyway, but... You would have to, like, play out the game and look at it. Kind of bad for us. You get a free ticket? I mean, it's a little early to even think about that because the expansion isn't for like 2 more weeks, but I mean, yes. Conversation about microwaving fish. I'm sorry, but how delicate are you if you get depressed for a week by hearing someone discuss how they are able to gain freedom in their own life through using an alternative cooking method of a type of food? Poison. Damn. Maybe this is slightly greedy.
It's not too heavy.
But okay, we get a whole lot of upside here. These are going to be playable pretty soon. It would be better to shoot this after it trades into the 2/2, but then... I don't know, surely this will be fine. Cards are both broken. He gets a 2-mana Righteous Defense is even more broken. So fair chance both these hits happen, and then City Tax is just amazing. Okay, there's a fair chance neither of those hits actually happens. Okay, never mind. Both of those hits happen. Or at least that one. Pretty good righteous defense. We just do that. The only issue is we know he's a dragon. Usually when they have a dragon nowadays, though, it's just like a big old whelp or something. Which isn't even better. Okay, I was planning on using this, but if it hit exactly there, I was going to do this. Can't assassinate me, bro. And then we can use this combo. Dude, why do I keep speaking things into existence? Okay, it's like as long as I'm speaking not that good things into existence, it's fine, right? I can speak big ol' whelps into existence. I just can't speak more broken things into existence. That would be bad. There's like no betrayal effects right now, right? So this is fine. At least it's not canned tuna. Yeah, I mean, I have some canned tuna, but I hate canned tuna because it's disgusting. Pouched tuna is actually kind of... Although I usually don't eat pouched tuna, I usually get pouched salmon. It's like pouched red salmon and stuff. Well, no, I have a lot of pouched tuna too. Pouched tuna is pretty cool. Canned tuna is kind of gross. I have like a bunch of canned chicken and stuff too, but I just never ate it because it's also very disgusting. You don't know that, Nebula? Canned salmon. Canned salmon's better than a lot of them, I guess. Canned salmon, you get the bones, which is a very good source of calcium, right? You've been banned in Forson's chat for years. What did you do? I'm gonna be really salty when we draw all of our one attack minions. Stop. Stop. Do I ever coin one of these? Doubt it. It's like, why? I'm probably just going 1-1 next turn, and then 3, and then 5. The only chat you're banned in is rope coaches. To my knowledge, I don't think I'm banned in any chats. I've been banned in like 2 chats. I think one of them was just an accident. But I was banned in 1 chat. Like, Trixler is the only chat I was banned in. Legitimately. I don't think I've ever been banned in any other chats. Not that I know of. If I have, I haven't seen it. And I've been an active chatter for like 8 years. I chatted, I spent a ton of time chatting in like Reynad's chat too, but like I never got banned. But he also knew who I was, so I'm going to be very salty when he... The thing with most channels, and it was like true with Reyna, is true with pretty much everyone, is that it's very easy to not get banned if you just aren't. You have to see like a lot of people, it's like just don't push their buttons when they're mad, right? And then if you just don't say anything when they're not mad, you won't get banned. It's very easy, chat. I'm very afraid of Judgment Justice, so I'm not going to attack. So people get mad at the drop of hat. That is somewhat true, yeah. Cool. We did it, chat. We drew our card. Boom! Am I gonna play Reynad's game when it comes out? Maybe. That may or may not depend on whether or not I get some kind of offer related to playing it. Hashtag sell out. I don't know. I mean, I'll probably try it. The issue is, like, Seeker can make these, like, free, basically, right? But if I don't draw them, like, I'd rather have them than not have them, even if I have to wait a little longer. It's not like we don't have other good cards. We might as well just do it. I kind of want to play this, though. Yeah, YOLO. Because, like, the thing is like, our deck is high enough quality that's not like we can actually dead draw anyway. So, even though this is, like, much... I mean, this isn't even that much worse than what we had, frankly. We can trade the city tax, then Bannerman and Righteous Defense, then next turn we... It's like, this is still, like, a fucking top 10% arena hand right here. Why does this keep happening to me, chat? Am I playing this? I don't really want to, but if I don't play it, I can't really get through everything. Should probably just do it. Yo, Judge with the raid. Timing at the perfect time as we get on those chopping blocks. Judge's favorite card. How was the rest of your stream, Judge? Appreciate the support through the raid. How are you doing? What are we doing now? Do we ever just... we just Bannerman, right? Banana Man, see what happens? We're probably just gonna get him on the chopping blocks again, right? We have a lot of damage. I mean, this is very good too. Let's just do this, I guess. Want to talk like, I don't know what that is. It is true, if you do the second Night Captain, it is a higher chance of Rage Quit. Is this worth keeping? We already have our first 3 turns. So it's like, the question is, do we want this or not? Is this better than an average card in our deck? In most decks, you would say it's better. But in our deck, I don't know if that's better than an average card in our deck. Probably not, actually. We can find Bannerman and stuff. I could coin this, but I don't need to, right? Like, how is he ever hitting us? You have a channel point reward to force you to play duels and mercenaries. Why would I make channel points rewards that just immediately butcher my own viewership? Seems like a bad idea. Duels wouldn't be so bad, probably, but mercenaries, it's like minus 100 viewers KEKW. Okay, we just coin. I think we have a pretty good board advantage. I have a bad news for you, sir. Do we want to hit something in our hand? I think I do, so I think I do this first. Seems okay. Keeping the 1/1 around would make it more likely you could Night Captain him, but now we don't even want to Night Captain because we want to play our giant Ectoplasm. No, we wouldn't have gotten it anyway. Like how unlucky we are, Chad. We don't even have we wouldn't have even had an active Night Captain. Wah. So unlucky. Wah. Why are you freezing the 3/6? Why would you not freeze the 4/4? I mean, it's not like anything he does impacts the result of this game, but it's weird to freeze the smaller minion, the weaker minion. It's honestly kind of unfortunate. I wish like Mercenaries was more interesting to stream, because I would stream it a lot, but it's just not. It's just not interesting to watch, you know? It's actually really unfortunate. I wonder when they have late game content if it'll be slightly more interesting. I doubt it though. Surely he doesn't have against all evens, right? How many years do you think it'll be before they print against all evens, Chad?
I hope this fits on the ship. The Queen's
It'll be called Even the Odds. That's actually that makes a lot of sense actually. You know, I think Merc's good for is AFK XP farming. It is good for that. At least it's good for that. Imagine dying to 2 Night Captains. KW. It's maybe not even the smartest thing to do because we can't actually kill him this way, but I'm very far past the point of thinking that any decision I make in this game matters. So that reminds you of day 1 Sunken City decks. The only difference is that we just don't have Leviathan, right? I don't think we keep Treasure Guard, partially because it might ruin our Christology. Okay, apparently our Christology is fucked anyway. That's the thing with Mercs, right? Is like, I guess I'll like stay tuned to see what they do with it, but yeah, it's like, it's hard to imagine. It's not like Mercs couldn't be good. It's just that it's so far away from being good that like they'd almost have to like remake the entire game to make it good, basically. As far as like viewership is concerned, is more what I'm talking about, not just like the game itself. Like it's good for certain things, but it's just so far away from being interesting in that sense. I think I do want to hit this. I want to like, I need to force this to happen as soon as possible so he doesn't have the free ping If he's gonna rip the YOLO missiles, I need him to do it now rather than the turn that he's able to ping. So I think you want to do it. Yeah, get fucked anyway, but. What's more scary, this deck or the deck that beat it? We just lost to a standard. It wasn't even like a particularly good mage. It was just a standard mage. Our deck is probably unfavored against any mage. Right now, this is a 4-mana treasure guard. Because what happened is that mage is we almost Battlemaster killed him, but like we were just a few points of damage short. And then we had a possibility of actually doing like Righteous Defense coin Troll Centurion lethal to cheese him basically. But then I wasted the coin. So then that wasn't a possibility anymore. Am I doing this? I could go 2 and 3. It's probably better actually. Our deck would be favored against mage if we had like 1 true silver, basically. But we just don't have that because we just need that face damage. That's the thing, is that we just don't have the reach. So we have to like completely blow them off board, which is just not very likely to ever happen, realistically speaking. Because they can just always randomly generate fucking like board clears like this. You know? I guess I'm trading this. It's trading, it's basically free. Do I ever... I probably do this, right? Theoretically, this is an insanely good body for the Righteous Defense to hit, so I think I'll try to, like, set that up, potentially. We did basically get soloed by Meeting Stone, that is accurate, yes. Unless he got Jellyfish, he can't deal with our 8/8, right? Okay. I guess he could have had multiple snap freezes too. I want a Knight Captain, but I can go double 4-drop. It might still be better just Knight Captain. You probably have to, right? Because you just aren't guaranteed this will... Definitely not a very high chance this actually triggers later. It's like comparable stats because this card is really fucking dumb. Imagine a school teacher was still a 4 health minion. Remember when we had a board? The drafted Lady Najar. Top deck Battlemaster? Damn. There's still time. Still a chance? Damn. You want to just Baba the 3/2? Might be our only choice here. Yeah, this can't really give us that much that's all that useful. It might have been correct not to go for this, so then we could have played like 5 and 4. That might have been better. I don't know, I don't think he's sitting on a Flame Strike, right? So this is probably fine. Surely. The one thing is, if we save this, then the Knight Cap could potentially just kill him later. Yeah, it's reasonable because like the 3/2 into the 8/3 is like not not something we like to see. Oh. Okay. Well, this is completely useless. This is not that bad. I could like play this and then Seeker. I could also just Seeker. I could also just not Seeker and play this.
What? I hope
We just need him to play a 9/9 snowman somehow. How? I don't know. Just somehow. The good old infinite draw cards. Are you really losing his mage if you don't have 7 cards in your hand when you die? Like this is the question, right? It's not, you're not really playing as mage if you don't die with 7 cards in your hand in this meta. But it shows how vulnerable our deck is to mage, because like if we can only beat them if they just don't have 1 flame strike and we lose that game actually. It's actually kind of crazy. Can I toss any of these cards? Am I actually gonna toss a Righteous Dew? It's not a minion, it doesn't get buffed by bannerman. I've been like not playing my Righteous Defenses anyway. Remember when 5 mana 7/7s didn't deal 3 damage? Guess I should start with this. I don't want to play Bannerman into that. Yo, Download 93 with the raid. It's sad that I don't even want to do this because it ruins our Knight Captain. He's going to trade it, right? Maybe he doesn't trade it. He might not. Very possible he doesn't. What's up? How was your stream? No! Maybe I actually coined the guard. As weird as that is. Because it's the best minion on board right now. Coining a 5/6. It's just a pit fighter, chat. We're just coining our pit fighter. Natural play. Help. I'm gonna have to Knight Captain that now. Alright. Yeah, ended with a nice 12-1 arena run. Nice. The best kind of arena run. Cards are fucking useless. Do I unironically take Reckoning? At least that'll do something. I can take a quality to get the City Tax combo eventually. Spring Rocket to the face. Ah. Okay. Just rip the equality, I guess. He'll play a 9 health 8 drop surely, right? That's pretty cool. I guess we're the control theoretically. Guess we'll take the trades. Maybe that trade I don't take. It's still like good against Flame Strike to trade here. I guess. Kind of. Another Wildlands Adventure. That seems really bad for him to play that into a 5/2. Nice. I can also trigger the Knight Captain. Get 2 minions that both survive Flame Strike. Even if he has like Flame Strike Siphon mana, he's still We still have 10 damage on board. Best animation in history of Hearthstone. You got the best one, we got the worst one. Cool. Is this better than I Am Murloc, though? I don't know. You can get, like, I know most of the Horde Warriors suck. You can get Karin, right? I think Karin is the high roll. You can also get, like, the 3-mana 2/3. Oh my god, another priest. Let me look this up, actually. What can you get off ETC? Okay, so you can get Frostwolf Grunt, Tauren Warrior, Thrallmaw Farseer, Silverman Guardian, Senjin, and Karin. So yeah, basically some okay cards, some bad cards, and you could get Karin. I almost want to keep Knight Captain, but I don't think I keep it going first with no curve. I'm gonna go Crystology, Hero Power, Bannerman.
Really, it's not too heavy.
So we'll go either this and this, or this and this, probably. This and this is the choice, it looks like. Literally constructed hand buff Paladin. And constructed hand buff Paladin won't play Reef Walker. Because they want the games to be competitive, right? We wouldn't do that, that would be cheating. Help. And you never see the other, they like nerf the other Discover, right? Like the other 3-mana one. Not Scorpid, they also nerf Scorpid, but yeah. Volpera Scoundrel's only in 1% of decks now. Scoundrel like just doesn't exist anymore. I feel like I might just want to get one of these big guys out though. It's kind of alright on this board. It's kind of unreasonable, okay. We could have probably taken front lines actually. Oh, he's giving us that trade? That's surprising. 0-mana bridge though. Pretty fucking hideous.
The Queen's trove is forbidden. The light dims, but we fight.
It's like, do I want to greed out the hero power? I can prevent him from playing something big. Yeah, fine. This might be wrong. If we play something big, it might give us a Knight Captain. It almost certainly will, actually. If I city tax, I can hit here, and then this will live, and then I can... Is it worth it? It costs us a bridge summon, though. It also just, like... It's really painful if we don't do that. Kind of bad for us. We're getting outvalued still. Not exactly getting outvalued because we have this card draw as well.
Repair.
This is painful though. We got one more draw. This gets played. I guess we play everything. I'm probably literally waiting until this does nothing. Or we wait until we get one bad top deck.
The path is clear for the worthy.
It's not a great turn to play that thing, I don't think. I guess we take that honorable kill.
Next on the chopping block.
Who is next on the chopping block? Against all odds, would brutally obliterate us. Okay, that was a shadow spell. Means he has no more holy spells in his deck. This is still a holy spell, right? I think this card is still a holy spell. He didn't play a holy spell yet that he drafted. So he has one holy spell in hand, but none in deck. He's also like completely dead. Still has another shadow spell.
Jaina. You asked for it. Light, guide by hand.
Trying to find the source of the drama and I do not see anything. It's so good with having the two giants to get those Crystology draws. People do like the mage slot machine, that is true.
No, that's not right.
Nice frenzy, bro. It'd be a shame if it had one health. Theoretically, I could go... Yeah, let's do that. I mean, if you play the big one, it's gonna just trade... Well, it doesn't even kill, this is the issue, so...
What do the light dims? But we fight.
I think we do this. But I think we gotta pick our spot here. Who's next on the chopping block? I think a bird is next on the chopping block. Birdie, birdie, birdie. Birdie, birdie, birdie. Damn, wrong 5-drop.
The light dims.
Fine, we're just gonna have to settle for Babanaga. Get out of my way, birdies. That could help. No, my 1-drop. Battlemaster. Holy Nova indeed. Do we keep it now because we have that spell damage? We can keep the spell damage up for now. I guess we just tempo this actually, right? Well, no, I mean, we can hold this until the giant theoretically sticks and then just win the game off of it. Because we can push 6 damage with it right now, though. Actually, yeah, no. We can push 6 right now. That's like just as good as getting a giant hit, right? And it's better for curves. I think we just do it now then.
Strike. Strike harder.
Unless you think you're gonna stick 2 minions and then Balmaster and win the game automatically, but
Error. Hot bucket.
as Judge would say, error hot bucket. Test the counter spell. Test the barrier. Test the runes with this, I guess. It is indeed Oasis Ally.
Don't let up.
How do I get Varian so much? Was Varian like one of the legendaries that wasn't nerfed? It must have been, right? It's still in 2% of decks, which is, yeah, that's like pre-nerf, right? So it's like Varian's one of the best legendaries that didn't get hit. Okay, so that's 2 damage. I guess unfortunately we can't really push with this. Like, and actually... Oh, actually this is sick. We can Troll Centurion, Wind Fury.
Do. Give me your best shot.
Troll Centurion, Wind Fury.
Don't let up. Priceless.
If only this went phase.
Priceless.
Just Vamp thanks for follow. Oh! Remember when we had a Troll Centurion in hand, chat? Remember when we didn't have an Albatross in our hand? Consecration's lethal. Still trolling, right? It's like Giga trolling. It's like Giga fucking Mega trolling. The issue is it could pull our Knight Captains out of our deck. And then we're so fucked. We'll have to sell for bridge, I guess.
Little time.
Oh, giant Albatross. It was worth considering holding the Albatross in case you draw exactly Possibility Seeker, but playing a 1-man 3/3 is okay.
You want it? I got it.
Also, playing a 1-man 10/10 is also kind of okay. I would classify that in the above average category. I would actually say it's significantly above average. What's up, Hearthstone? How you doing?
Really, it's not too heavy.
We have done it! Look at the size of that beetle.
I will fight with honor.
Light. Guide by hand.
We got our combo again. I may trade this.
Is just an arrangement away.
I should probably just hero power. How runs today? This is our first run. And we have a much better deck. This is a much better deck than any deck we had yesterday, so.
Really? It's not too heavy.
We have a bunch of 9/9s in our hand. Relatively cool. Okay, that's a problem though. Is it though? It's not that bad. I can kill this. I guess I play the righteous. There's a world where you don't actually. I think you should. Because, like, in theory, this is actually just pretty good against the board, but if he has any buff or damage or anything, it goes really badly for us. So. Like, every secret fucks us, right? Oh. Okay. Well, that's the one that doesn't actually fuck us. Okay, that's cool. Alright. The card that hand buffed all of our minions is Alliance Bannerman, which is a card that was actually nerfed for Constructed because of how broken it was. One of the few very strong arena cards that got nerfed in Constructed because of how broken it was. Greetings, sir. Nice. Yeah, it's the thing that's funny about Paladin Secrets is that they all will trigger like simultaneously a lot of the time, so it's like you can't, you'll have just, it'll be one thing and you have to play around like 5 of them simultaneously, which makes them very frustrating sometimes. But I was gonna say ring is +3/+3, it is not anymore. Okay, we could City Tax to trigger the Knight Captain. I don't think that's worth it though. I'd rather just trade this. Makes our giants cheaper. Might just play one. Unless we think he's sitting on like a righteous defense. How would you know? You would never know. They will continue to discount though. These will still be too expensive to play both though. But we could trade those, yeah. Maybe I should. Yeah. I actually like getting the hero power. And I kind of like having this.
Faith reveals the way.
I think this guy's big enough. We might trade it next turn if it's not good though. But it should be good this turn theoretically. Because he's going to stick this minion, or he might get more. Oh, he just has a chromie. Okay. Also, I need to be careful. I can't really play multiple of these per turn. Okay, that and Knight Captain. Yeah, giant Knight Captain, right? So I have to remember I can only play 2 cards. I mean, I can give him the minion, but
On the chopping block.
if I don't mind giving him the galloping, I can play both right now. The only thing is that we probably should be responsible and not do it just for the fact that he's a paladin. He could like full clear us anyway.
Initializing descent.
Don't let them harm the eggs.
Balmaster is lethal. Almost have lethal as is.
King's honor, friend. Off with their heads!
Usually you want to dredge up a minion with this, obviously, but he could have dredged up a shrink ray.
Really?
It's not a shrink ray.
Not too heavy.
Reporting for duty. The victory
You have to be more specific. You have to say double righteous defense into the biggest fucking righteous protector in the history of humanity. Social media. This is the problem when you have like the second most toxic platform, Twitter, complaining about the most toxic platform, Reddit, being toxic. And it'll be like the Spider-Man meme. It's like, look how toxic that one is. Look at that one. Look at how toxic that one is.
Light, guide by hand.
Actually, I kind of like this. So like this will give us plays. We can play double one on turn 2 guaranteed. If you won't fucking, we won't fucking draw these. I even like partially held this just because I'm like, I want to guarantee that we don't accidentally draw them. Giant taunt minion to protect 4-1. I guess technically against hit it very hard, Righteous Protector is actually better. Oh, he just coins his own Baba Naga. Great. Okay, do we want a Righteous Defense that, or do we want to Baba Naga it? It's a pretty good Righteous Defense. Anytime your opponent coins a minion at all, pretty much it would be a pretty good Righteous, but we'll probably get something better against a Warrior, honestly, right? If we wait. Like, this is still good. If he never has anything big, we're also gonna win, so theoretically. I would feel really bad if I did this, the Righteous Defense, and then he immediately played like a 4-mana 5/7, right? Like that would suck. Freaking Kangors. I don't have any mechs, chat. I mean, I guess I can pick this. I guess 0 mana for 5 1/1s is kind of alright. We're baiting out the Whirlwind here. It's honestly not even that amazing. Actually just gonna hold this for refill, I think. I'd rather just have the poison, to be honest.
wretched story. Loot to that potion.
Let's play this because I think I'll play it now because next turn I think we're just gonna Seeker. Just get rid of the 2-drop, we just don't want it. Byron Freeman thanks for the follow. You could keep the poison, but I don't think you need it because I'll just push the extra damage because we should be able to just blast through any taunt anyway. he were to just play a big taunt, he would still just die. Or a not so big taunt. Get out of my way. Let's start a prediction. Do I keep Chimera against the Warlock? I think so, right? Most of their ways to ping it are spells. Probably pretty decent. Okay, we'll be able to see if he doesn't have a minion on board, we can pretty safely Sanctuary. If he does, then we cry. Stop. Nope. Fuck. Wait, why didn't I just hero power? I play around like pings, to be fair. It's reasonable. I was like, wait a second. Because you get like final gasp or something. Depends on how valuable you think the thing is. Later. Let's try to find another play. That is a play. Let's get this down. The 1/1 plus the righteous might help. Too bad we didn't have this in open hand. That would have been sick. Alright, I think that's pretty good. It's either that or you righteous defense plus 1 drop. I think it's okay. Okay, we could potentially 9 captain. We can also go like Crystology Baba Naga. Or Crystology Reef Walker Righteous Protector. Okay, we're not getting coin. It'd be a freaking disaster if we got coin spawn a Deathwinged there, but that did not happen. We have a Night Captain target now. Oh no, our deck has been shuffled. I believe we will take the active Night Captain. Ah! Wow, what the fuck?
Who is next on the chopping block?
They need to nerf the Seeker animation. You got 3 draws for Spawn of Deathwing there. It's kind of bad. You did not hit it though. Okay. Guess I'm just gonna remove the Corporal. We're gradually getting more stats on board relative to him, but that's Unity, yeah. I wish I like had experience coding in Unity or whatever to understand that kind of stuff, why that exists. Maybe they'll make Hearthstone 2.0, which won't be in Unity, and that'll solve all their problems. Okay. You just get a Spirit Bomb? Huh. Shadow Blast. Okay. Well, he's all in, chat. Good thing we have a Reef Walker for that. It's actually still very important, I think, to limit the draw here so he doesn't just get basically a free life tap. Warlock beating a super aggro Zoo Warlock getting 2 draws per turn is very beatable. A super aggro Zoo Warlock getting 3 draws per turn in a deck with absolutely no AoE in it is a little bit difficult. I mean, let's look at this. Like, this guy's only played 3 cards above 2 mana so far. Holy shit, man. Including the discovered cards. But we just gotta outlast him. Yeah. I guess I'll kill the witness here. Oh yeah, that Mecha Shark play was disgusting. Please tell me he just has a random hollow. Okay, no random hollow abomination, that's good. Just another demonic assault though. Would really like to find who's next on the chopping block here. Not quite. At least it's a playable draw though. No reason not to take this trade. I guess we just sit though. Gonna suck if we get outvalued by this deck. How does this always happen? I don't even have to watch it. I already know when I see it happen that I know that's gonna hit the big guy. Because that's the only thing that happens to us. It's not a question. Like, you see how I don't have the look of like what's going to happen. I see it and I withdraw because I already know what's going to happen. Because it's the only outcome that is possible on our account. It's checks, is Kolst's account? Yes. Okay, random minion destroys 8/8. That is coded into our account. It is the only outcome. There is no RNG in there. He has his own chopping block now.
Who is next on the chopping block?
Great. Oh, nice. And now we draw Agony just to represent our mental state right now. It's the only card that helps. Doesn't actually help though.
This is your moment.
We're actually guaranteed dead.
You asked for it. Light, guide by hand.
So I guess we keep Chimera. It's a solid 2 against Mage, right? Surely. We have who's next on the chopping block. You know your RNG scales off your hidden MR inversely, right? So theoretically, he can't ping. He has to trade the 1/2, and then we have a 1/4, which we can buff into a 5/2. Oh. Not exactly what I was hoping for, but I mean, it still works. I mean, it still kind of worked.
King's honor, friend.
You would have to like ping double trade, but then he's not pinging our 5/1. Any 1 damage removal in hand, we get kind of fucked. Whether that's a bunker sergeant or whatever. That's a very, very good sign. Hot pocket. Timebound Giant. I wonder if we have to just Knight Captain. It's insane that we don't have an active Knight Captain with all of the fucking minions he's played, but we could just Knight Captain to kill the Direwolf. That's one play. The other play is let him get that, and then I don't get fucked, basically. I think we have to do this, actually. He's gonna, like, kill our entire board back. The issue is like, it's like, it looks like we have the sustain, but I mean, he's a fucking mage. He's just gonna discover 2 spells and then get a rune and draw 5 cards, right? So it's like, we have to assume that he's gonna run out of steam, but he might just not run out of steam. He might just outvalue us. But as of right now, it seems like we should just do the play to just live, right? Good old Righteous D never lets us down. Okay, it might have worked out for us, chat. He's a trade level on one? Why would you ever do that? Makes actually negative sense. This draws 2 Righteous Protectors. You could Battlemaster to like get this trade, but I guess the question then is why on earth would you ever do such a silly thing? I guess this is fine. Am I gonna greet it then? I guess. That doesn't bother me very much. Okay. I might just play the troll now. I'm gonna just play the troll, right? Enables us to get all these incredibly good trades. You must attack the minion with taunt. He missed 1 damage on our 3-2. Because he could have done that, pinged the 8-3 or whatever it was. He could have pinged the Troll Centurion first and then just gotten extra damage for free, basically. But who's keeping score, right?
Really, it's not too heavy.
Here comes the puzzle box from the far left of his hand. Here comes the puzzle box. Didn't have a puzzle box, chat. Or Renew the Archmage, whatever it's called. I'll have to go get hired by Google to put their engineers in their place. Be like, bitch, do what I want you to do. Well, you know, another mage. Alright, we always hit Righteous Defense on the Possibility Seeker, right? I think we lost, chat. We'll always top deck Reef Walker, right? Well, it's a hell of a lot worse than Reef Walker, but I guess we'll take it. That is not okay for us. I just have to do this, right? Who's next on the chopping block? We can actually play Righteous Protector plus Giant next turn if we want to. We'll probably inform him of who is next on the chopping block, though, because that seems reasonable. Very important to inform your opponent of who is next on the chopping block. Definitely seems like the time to play this. So do we ever... Kind of nice to get this down, actually. It'd be so much better for our future options. We get the card draw earlier. You could go 1 and 2. It's just like, then it's like, your hand gets really screwed, actually. Mana-wise, you have 4, 5, 5. It's not good. Get the extra draw, because I mean, right now if we get Bellmaster, we just automatically win, so. What on earth? He's probably setting up a Flame Strike, right? Guard plus Righteous Protector means Flame Strike can't kill the 8/8. It's got to be what that is, right? Because otherwise, why on earth would he ever do that?
Prophet, guide me. Kings on a friend. Off with their heads.
Starlight.
Oh. Okay, well. If it was Flame Strike, he would have actually been alive at 1, but because he had to bump before the Divine Shield, he couldn't get the healing. Meanwhile, on my Twitter feed, I see this happening. Depends though, like you can make Twitter whatever you want. You can only follow people that are certain things. You can make your entire Twitter nothing but pictures of kittens and stuff, or videos of kittens. So it's like you can pretty much make it whatever you want to.
Light, guide my hand.
You can make it entirely kitten pictures and videos. Mostly videos. So since it was such a long queue, we have to check, is this a mage we played previously? It's the same guy. Okay, so what did he have? His deck wasn't that good, right? He had like somewhat good tempo stuff. The last time he had the peasant, and this time he doesn't. Yeah, this is the second time in the last week that I've gone against the same mage 2 times in a row at 11 and 12, at 11, 10 and 11. It wasn't happening for a long time, but now it seems like it happens more often now. I'm going to keep the ability to coin the Baba. The 3 drops we saw from him were Ectoplasm and Importer. Importer would kind of suck, actually. Ectoplasm we can, like, pop. Fuck. Happens at high win duels? Yeah, it's like it hasn't happened in Arena for a long time. Probably because of the higher population, but... If I play this, I should get a Knight Captain, actually. Because I could coin the Baba, but it's like, do I really need to? Like, unless he's going to use removal on this, he shouldn't be able to prevent it. So I think this is okay. Nice. Oh my god, you just tempoed that. Ooh.
Who is next on the chopping block?
Brutal. What's weird about that is that he actually has a spell because he has the Importer spell. It is a secret. Why didn't he just play the secret last turn? Huh? It's very weird. Oh no, he doesn't know, chat. He doesn't know. He lacks critical information. I hope that's not explosive runes, otherwise I'm gonna like look really dumb for...
Next on the chopping block.
Okay, it's not. He didn't know, chat. He didn't know. Because I could have played around it too by doing this, but... He has a Baba. Am I just gonna Battlemaster him? Right now? I could also just play like Righteous Protector. We know he had like... He only had one Fire Sale in his deck. He played two, but one of them was discovered. So like Fire Sale would punish the Wanderer play really hard. It'd probably just... Play all the stats. Because like now he has to freeze or he's dead basically. That's not what he needs. Yeah. It's just like a... This is like an incredibly fair mage deck, right?
Strike off with the head. Strike harder.
And if you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, and comment if you haven't already. We have put a bunch of mages on the chopping block. We have done it. Gotta destroy all the mages. Or the same mage repeatedly, whichever works for me, you know. Golden rare, 415, 405, right? 405. Pretty good, pretty good.